thing, how we gonna install and set up Cisco ICE and VMware Workstation. First we will install Cisco ICE and VMware Workstation, then we will do an EVE NG as well. And if you want, and GNS3 is also possible there as well. And if you are using any other virtual procedure, you can do the same thing. So how we can install them? So let me go to my virtual machine and here type, click on file, then open, and let me go to, I have this one, ICE 2.4 virtual evaluation OVA, open virtualization package. I have this one. Okay, and open it. Okay, give them the name whatever you want to give. Suppose I give this name, and location where you want to save. You can change the location and click import. So when you click import, it will take some time. Till that time, let's go to theoretically. So what I done, I go to file, then click open, either Control O you can use, and then I have OVA extension file, okay, which is ICE 2.4, okay, and OVA, which is the extension of virtual machine. Give them any name. I keep the same name, but you can change the name, and also you can change the location and click import. It will take some time to import like this way. And what is import? It will show you many interfaces. We don't need all the interfaces. I just need one interface for management and connectivity. So I will remove 2, 3 and 4 interface. I just need the first one. And also I will change the interface from automatic bridge to net, or maybe I can use any host or any other thing, but it's better use net so you can get the internet as well. But don't use the automatic. Normal automatic is not working. It's up to you. You can use automatic as well. And by default hard drive is 200 GB and memory is 4 GB. Minimum 4 GB is required to run them properly, and 2 processor. Okay, and then I will change the, I remove other interfaces. I just lift one interface and make them host only. But in this case I will do net. It's up to you, and you can custom, you can choose, and also you can use LAN segment as well. It's up to you, totally up to you, how you can connect to your network. Okay, so then I will start them, and when it start and command line interface, you need to type setup. It will show you on the up that type setup first time. So when you type setup, they will ask you host name, IP address, IP netmask, gateway, DNS, primary name server, username, which is default admin, and you can put your password. So in this case I will use abc@12345. Okay, and when it's done, you can check show application status ICE, that if everything is running, because it will take some time to start up all the application. Then you can ping your gateway and type the IP in your browser to access Cisco ICE and login. So let's go there. In my case I will use net. So in my net interface I'm using this range. So I will assign the same range IP, keep in mind. In your case it will be different. So I'm using this one, 192.168.114. Okay, so let me type host name. I will keep ICE 1 or 2, whatever. IP address I will say 192.168.114 dot suppose 200. The IP which is not used anywhere. This my range. In your case it can be some other range, so use that one. And this is our gateway. Always gateway is 2. Okay, so here subnet mask definitely 255.255.255.0, and gateway should be 192.168.114.2. I just show you from where I get the gateway. Then they will ask you DNS. So DNS right now we will use Google DNS. Later we can change them if we have our own Active Directory and DNS. And name server we will give this IP. our gateway. Okay, what else? Username, by default they have admin, and we will provide this password. That's it. This is the only thing required to set up first time. So I wrote in advance so that I can put them. Okay, and what I need to do, which I told you, they will show you many interfaces. So we no need many interfaces, so I will remove all interfaces, just left first interface. That's it. And check the RAM should be 4 GB at least, and hard disk should be 200 GB. That's the only thing I need to do. So it's come up now, and you see this 16 GB memory. So my whole memory is 16. So either click on edit virtual machine, either click anywhere. So I will double click anywhere here. First of all, I need to decrease the memory to 4 GB. Yeah, then hard drive is okay. And change the okay, delete the 2 interface, remove, 3 remove, and 4 remove. Okay, and change them to NAT. So I show you my NAT detail, so I know the detail, and okay, that's it. So 4 GB, 2 processor, 200 GB, change that to NAT, and NAT I have this range. In your cases will be different, and then that's it. Okay, and start. So that's the way to install Cisco ISE. Okay, in real world we also install Cisco ISE the same way. Before it was coming as a appliance, now it not anymore. Yeah, so it's come up now. What we need to do is written there, setup, type setup. Okay, it's not showing anything. Basically it's at the end, look at it there. So what I can do, Control L, I think so it's not taking, Control L to clear the screen, but anyway I will type. So they say host name, so we decide ISE1, enter, then say enter IP. So we decide IP 192.168.114.200, 192.168.114.200, enter. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Gateway we know, I show you where is the gateway, 114.2. The DNS, so we said DNS we will use Google one, google.com, and then the primary name server we will use our gateway 2, and they say add secondary, we don't need, no. Then say NTP, no. Then they say another NTP, no need of NTP. They say enter system time zone, we don't need. SSH, yes, we want to enable SSH. And then username, so it's by default admin, yes, it's okay for me. And then password we decide ABC@12345, and then again ABC@12345. That's it. This was the installation of Cisco ISE, so easy. In every virtual environment you have to do like this one, even in real world. First time you want to deploy them, so you will download Cisco ISE new version, and then you will import, and later on you can apply the license to make them working. And normally 99% now is virtually to deploy them. Before it was coming as a virtual appliance as well. So bringing up network interfaces, pinging the gateway. So it's pinging the gateway, then pinging the primary name server, which is google.com, and now it's testing. And keep in mind, in your case it may take some more time, it's totally depend on your RAM and your system and your environment, and so it may take some time. Okay. So they said do not use Control C from this point on, because they will now install application and everything, and then they will start those application. So when it's done, then I can use this IP 192.168.114.200 to access this device through my web browser. Okay, so if I ping from here, maybe it not work yet. 192.168.114.200. Yeah, it's pinging, but it will not show in graphically. So I start pinging now. But because they are installing all these application, then they will run this application, which we can use a command show app status eyes to see the running application. Okay, so it will take some time, so let's go to it will take almost 10 to 15 or maybe 20 minutes. So then it will give you this prompt. So username was admin, password we put abc@12345. Okay, so they will show you log in from 114.1. okay, then control L to clear the screen. You can see and show interface gig 0. This is the interface which we apply our IP. So you can use the same configuration command like in Cisco, like config t and then exit and end. I will give you a small lecture about that if you need, but it's the same prompt CLI, just in Cisco switch and router. The command which I am interested is show if state eyes. You need to type this command first time to see that all the application is running or not. Not all, but the one which I need to, so that I can access Cisco eyes through graphically. Okay, so this one, application server, which is not yet running. Okay, and also we can do SSH as well, because you remember first time in configuration 114.200, this is the IP address. So SSH was also enabled, abc@12345. so you can do SSH as well if you don't like this way, so you can take SSH as well. And then in the browser you need to type with HTTPS 192.168.114.200, this is the IP address, and enter. So because it's not coming, even though it's pingable, it's pinging, but the reason is the services is not yet running. So control L and then show application status eyes. So just wait a minute. And also you can run this command from SSH. Yeah, it's come up, so it's initializing. Okay, so it will take some time to come up. Let's see now. Still okay, another 1 minute maybe. Okay, you can see this one. We are waiting to change the state to running. Okay, let's see now. So we can ping them. Yes. Just check again. Show app state eyes. Okay, status. So let's check the status. Normally it's take 15 to 20 minutes. Come up. Okay, let's see. It's still okay. Just check again. Oh, we need to wait for another 2-3 minutes. So let's check out again. Show app status eyes. Okay, and when you click here, it will show you warning, certificate warning, advance, and proceed. And this is Cisco eyes. So admin abc@12345. Okay, so it's now running. Okay, application server. Before it was initializing this one, so that's why we couldn't access the graphical GUI. So now I'm login. I don't need this one. Next, and accept and close. So this is Cisco eyes dashboard, which we will discuss later in the course. And now we successfully log into Cisco eyes.